Ooh. And I think I'm live. What up, YouTube? It's me, it's your favourite Steve. Here we're in a loft, it's live, it's live in a loft. Ba 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 ba, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Hey, Dean. What up? Yeah, it's live in the loft. I haven't done this for a couple of weeks. Hope everything's fine and dandy. Hi, lovely Kath Palmer. How are you? Hi, I'm the legend. Hi, my drinking buddy Helen. How you doing? Yeah. Again, no subject because I never do. But we're live in the loft. Hi, Jay. How you doing, mate? Hello, not bad. Hello, Kelly. Um, hello, Claire Sheen. Hello, Lex. If you're going to be nice now. Hi, Phoebe. How are you? So yeah, we're live in the loft. It's a Q&A. I'm going to be all professional. Hi, this is live in the loft. Normally in live in the loft, I haven't got a subject, so I'll just have a Q&A. You can ask me anything. I'm not really bothered. I don't really have a subject because I don't know what to talk about. So yeah, it's just a Q&A if you want to ask me questions. And then, I improvise, I swerve, what's the word? You give me a subject and I bat it back, you know what I mean? It's like tennis, or table tennis, or badminton, anything with a racket. So, right, we have a question. How's things been going since leaving? Hi, Claire Baldwin. I didn't say last that name. How's things been going since leaving my job? Yeah, it's cool. I'm enjoying it. I do feel like a lazy labour. I'm not gonna lie. It is weird. It's very strange. I watch way too much Jeremy Kyle. I've got to admit. I am working while watching Jeremy Kyle, but I watch way too much Jeremy Kyle. I've got to cut down on Jeremy Kyle. There's like 4 episodes on a day. It's that bad that my my son's got this thing called I can't say it, alkalalia. It just repeats stuff that everybody says, and his new thing is Jeremy Kyle show that way. On the Jeremy Kyle show when the new people are coming out, he goes, Jeremy Kyle show that way. That's his new thing at the minute. So yeah, I need to start watching Jeremy Kyle. But yeah, it's cool. It's pretty cool. What's next? Question. Did you run around the garden screaming when that jacket sold? Well, yeah, but I took when they brought it on the last day of April, and they didn't pay for it until I think it was like the 3rd or the 4th. There was a lot of messaging going back and forth saying, "Are you going to pay? Are you going to pay? Are you going to pay? Are you going to pay? Do you want this?" I can relist it because I had so many people that got in touch with me about that jacket, and I was just the person just sent a few questions to him, asked for measurements and stuff, asked about the badge, said they wanted it, and then they didn't want it. No, they just didn't pay. They didn't pay for like 3 or 4 days. Doesn't make it. How's your nose? If you don't know what that question's about, how my nose is, Lex made an observation that I have a rather large snout. You know, I can't help it. I was born with it. I got it off my dad, but it's fine. It does. There's like a dent there. I think I broke it when I was a kid, but yeah, small gangster and stuff. Hi, greetings from Canada. How's the full-time reselling going? Yeah, it's cool. I'm not making enough money to say I'm making a full-time wage yet, but I'm living off it, so it's pretty cool. Question. Are there any wasps? I hope not, Kath. But if there are, this is now a permanent stay in the loft. That's not going anywhere. Because seriously, the other day when there was one in there, I jumped down that hole to get out of here. I really did. I was like, straight down there. I mean, I don't think I even touched the ladder. And then I came back with some polish and beat its ass. Yeah. Hi George F, how are you? What's your most profitable item to date? I was just talking about it. This coat that I brought, ski jacket. I can't pronounce the thing. It was JC Du Castellablajac or whatever it was. I don't know. I think it was Italian. I'm not gonna don't ding me on that. But it was a ski jacket. It cost me £7.50, and I sold it for £115. That's my most profitable item so far. Hi Peter Ray, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday Peter Ray. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Hi Chris B, how you doing? Lovely to meet you and your other half the weekend. Hi Simon Campbell. Nothing wrong with the big nose, Steve. I've got a whopper. I wouldn't say you've got a big nose, Kelly. But yeah. It's something I've known. I've had a big nose. Just waiting for someone to point it out. Look, that's how big it is. Look, the light's just there, and the rest of my face is shadow. Screw you, Lex. Just Lex pointing it out, bitch. Here we go. Here comes the marketing genius. That's Peter Ray. My first vlog from my trip to Kingston upon Thames, Richmond, will be uploaded tonight. So look out for that. Yay! Peter Ray, I need to take some marketing. What's the word? Marketing expertise. You need to start selling it. Love the ski jacket. It looks amazing. It was amazing. Oofed my Indian takeaways here. I had a Mackey's today. I need to stop. Ever since, the worst thing ever in the world is that Uber Eats. It really is. It really is. Oh, sorry, Chris. Was she your ex last week, or was it meeting us and it didn't work out? How many items do you think you need to have listed to make it sustainable full-time income? Right. I used to have like these theories about this, and then since I've gone full-time, I've completely just gone whatever. Because I get it. If you are working at the minute, I get why you're trying to. Because I was in that position where you're trying to find a magic number to have listed that can make you a full-time wage. In my head, no, I'm not going to go. I remember saying I've got to have like 3,000 listings. That was the number that was in my head that I had to have. And now I don't want over 1,000. Now I'm doing it full-time because I can get stock basically whenever I want, even though I keep running out of it. But I can get stock basically whenever I want. And yeah, it's more to do. The advice I would give, please don't listen to my voice. Please talk to somebody else before you take my voice. The advice I would give is it's more about the profit per item, or yeah, you know what I mean, that you're going to make, the profit that you're going to make per item rather than the amount of items. Don't remember, check this with somebody else beforehand. Parental advisory or whatever it's called. Do not take my advice on anything, because I don't know shit. Ask Lex. She likes to remind me constantly that I don't know shit. I'll clarify, I meant she was my ex-wife, but good friends now. Oh, okay, cool. Hi Adam, how you doing? Had a wasp in my shed today. I gave it an all-purpose cleaner bath. Yeah, so I smashed it with like, is it sheen polish? It was white by the time I'd finished with it. Oh, I think I'm at the bottom. It's just people chatting. So yeah, I went out sourcing today. I know nothing about wrestling figures. You know nothing about anything else. Here we go. Look, right. Lex has made this joke that I know nothing about reselling. I know a lot about reselling. I would say I'm a pretty reselling G. I am. I just make out like I'm a bit of a moron, but I know loads. So there. Oh, hey Hads, hi Nick. Ads, I enjoyed your live the other day. I really enjoyed it. The what was it? You know your Thursday live talks. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Big time Yes, I am big time clothing seller, Alex. So I have some of that. Big time clothing seller. Karen's got nothing on Steve. I'm only joking, Karen, if you watch this. But yeah. So yeah, I don't really got a subject, as I've already said. Do. Quality, not quantity, maybe. Yeah, I'll admit, I don't know why there was no reselling chat. But yeah, it was a good chat. Yeah, I'm definitely at that point now of quality over quantity. I used to, but I get it. I get it. I think that I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, George. But if you are working, I understand why you're looking for that magic number of the amount of listings that you need to sustain a full-time living. Because I was obsessed with it when I was at my job, what, maybe 2 months ago, something like that. I was obsessed. I was obsessed with this magic number that I used to make up in my head that I've got to get to this, um, that I've got to get to. So yeah, I think it's definitely quality over quantity. Because I would have just had 3,000 Ben 10 listings and gone, yay! I'm making a full-time living, but my house would have been covered in Ben 10. Oh, question: are you managing to find enough stock now you are a full-time Big G reseller? Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just always the thing that I need more stock, but I do feel like I'm gonna have to learn to drive. I really do. I think I'm gonna have to learn to drive because I think I'm starting to look at more things now, and I'm always coming away from charity shops now like I'm not gonna pick that up because I can't carry it, or my arms are full, or I'm not gonna go to those shops down there because I've already got enough stuff out of this shop and stuff like that. But uh, I'm not sure. Like I've got enough to list now, but it's only because I've been outsourcing all week this week. Where I think I had about a 2 week period when the kids were sick, and that was annoying. What worries me is the 6 weeks. The 6 weeks holidays worry me because I don't think I'm going to be able to get out and get stock during the 6 weeks, apart from the weekend. So I'd be basically back to where I was when I was working. So the 6 weeks do worry me. I feel like I need to maybe bulk up on stock before the 6 weeks. But again, I've only got this loft space. It's a tiny loft and it's already full. So sorry, long-winded answer. I'll say yes. um, right. Oh, what was that? What's everybody laughing at? Quality over quantity, says Steve on episode 761. It's, you know what? If you're only here to give abuse, go away. Hashtag lol. Hashtag smiley face. Hashtag please don't get offended. Ads. Peter, actually, that reminds me. Oh, no, that's Peter. Hi, DBG, in a place to be. To me, it's all about selling the stuff, not growing an inventory. A small inventory surely means you are selling it fast. Yeah, exactly like Joe. Like I haven't watched any of his videos for a while. I'm not sure if he even still makes videos. But I always remember he didn't have a very big quantity, and I think he makes a full-time living out of it. So I think I got obsessed with. Say I'd only go out to charity shops and only pick up 5 things on a Saturday, and Saturday would be the only day that I could go out sourcing. So it'd then be an obsession during the week when I'd be at work going, I need to work this out. I need to find a way to make like money. That's when I ended up buying all this Ben 10 stuff and buying it all off Spock and stuff like that. But I did get obsessed with trying to find a magic number. I need this amount of listings, and then that will make me a full-time wage. Now I'm doing it full-time. I'm going, actually, I just need to look at my bills properly. I was looking at it in a way of I've got to, we've kind of cut down on a few things, not like too much, just stuff that we didn't need. Packages on Sky that we don't watch and stuff like that. It's not like we're living on the breadline. It's just being sensible. Um, do do do. Oh, wow, the chat just jumped. I don't get to say that much. The chat just jumped. So I don't know what else to talk about. I really need subjects for this. I really should find subjects. I should think of stuff, but I think people are just chatting. Um, what can I think about? Oh yeah. If Karin watches this back, I want to apologise. Apparently, when I had a one few too many on the weekend, I was talking to Karin about Brexit. I can't imagine what I was saying. I know very little about politics, so Karin, if you do watch this back, I apologise. I don't know what I'm talking about. Apparently, we had a long conversation about Brexit. I just even thinking about it makes me cringe. Question: do you go booting? Do you have one within walking distance? I don't have one within walking distance, but I get taxis. It's a bit of a nightmare. I'm not going to lie. But there's 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 two in Wolverhampton on a Sunday. There's one that's I think it's about a £14 round trip taxis that I will do on my own on a Sunday. But if not, Matt Retro Reselling 82 will give me a lift to a few, and we go around. But if I'm not with Matt, there is one I can get to, and I just walk around the car boot until I can't feel my fingers, and then I leave, or I can't carry enough. But it is a nightmare getting taxis to car boots because, as many people know, car boots are in the middle. Well, the car boots around here are in the middle of country lanes, in the middle of nowhere, and trying to get a taxi driver to work out where the car boot is a nightmare. Or trying to talk a taxi driver, especially when they're dropping me off. Don't go into the car boot. Do not go in. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've told the taxi driver, do not drive into the car boot. They will make you go all the way around the car boot and then out and charge you for the privilege. Do not go into the car boot. And then they go into the car boot and say, no, they won't do it. And then they go in. And then I end up having to pay the charge for the taxi driver because him and the guy who's running the car boot are going to have a fight. And it's happened, so at least 3 occasions. Sorry, long-winded answer. Yes, I do go car booting. Would you rather, if it generated enough money to cover all your bills, etc., sell Ben 10 and wrestling figures or clothes? I'd say clothes at the minute. I'm starting to enjoy to buy clothes because of I'm starting to learn a lot more about clothes, what sells and what doesn't. Lex, don't comment, because if Lex is still watching, she'd comment something like, no, you're not. Like, she was giving me shit about selling leather jackets, because I have quite a few leather jackets, and I don't really sell a lot of them, and she was giving me shit about it. Everything I say, I'm like going, oh god, Lex is going to comment saying, no, you're not, or something, some sarky comment. One too many. Yes, I did have one too many lemonades. BCP. It's about Brexit and ladies' bras. It's all about Brexit and ladies' bras. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking to Karen about Brexit. I can't. This is why. This is why every time I go out on any drinking session, I come back and go, Never drink again. I am never drinking again. Stop drinking. For the love of God, stop drinking. Because if I was talking to someone about Brexit, it gives me brain freeze. How hot is Matt in real life? He's pretty hot, to be fair. I'd do him. Matt's pretty hot. He's a dapper fella. Yes, Bad Biscuit's always picking on Steve. Lenny Lockup, never seen that name before. Hello. Are you making as much money now compared to your full-time job wage? I'm not making. I'm not making in. I'm not making as much money as I was in my full-time job, but I walked away with a big chunk of money from my full-time job, so that's covering me for about 6 to 12 months. And then after that, it's hoping I can make enough money on this. But I am selling more and making more money while doing this full time, obviously, because I'm putting more time into it. But I'm going to learn more and I'm going to get better at it. That's the dream. Seriously, would getting motorbike license work? I know people who carry loads of gear. I don't know, maybe. I've thought about one of those like hairdryer mopeds. Can't imagine me on a motorbike. I have thought about a moped though, but I'd look. My neighbours already think I'm weird. Can imagine me coming down with a load of, the material bags from Sainsbury's hanging off a moped coming down the road. I look weird enough for a car boot, like with got like a big hold-all rucksack, bags hanging off like fingertips and arms, Guitar Heroes hanging off my back. There was sometime last month there was a bow and arrow that I had. Not last month, I think it was last year. How's the arm, Steve? Recovered from Killer Carly? It's all right. Actually, it was this arm, and it's all right. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. That was a test of endurance, and Carla definitely won it. I'm not gonna. I'll bear down to the master of the arm wrestle. Come on, Steve, leave or remain. I'm not gonna start talking about Brexit because I will start going off on one. Yes, Steve could buy a Reliant three-wheeler and drive that. Maybe. Hello, indie chick. How are you? So if you can hear kids shouting Alexa, we brought an Alexa Dot today, and that's all. Alexa. It's going to explode before the end of the night. Never drink again. I must have said that 1,000 times. I mean it this time. I'm genuinely thinking about it. Genuinely thinking about knocking the beer on the head. I've seen a woman in the Bridgend car boot dealing from her mobility scooter. I've got a neighbour up the road actually. It's kind of funny. There's a neighbour up the road. She's got a mobility scooter and she takes her son to school. And literally all you can see is these two dangly little legs hanging out the back of her when she takes it to school. It's hilarious. But yeah, maybe I should get a mobility scooter. Steve, are you doing research in different niches now you are working full time? I found the biggest growth from my business has come from new niches. I'm trying. I definitely try and pick up something every time I go out that I wouldn't normally pick up. But yeah, I am. I'm more. I get kind of tunnel vision. I get a lot of tunnel vision when I go out. So, like at the minute, it's just clothing. That's all I keep picking up. It's just good that there's always new brands of clothing that are around. But I really do. I need to get out of it, but I do get tunnel vision. Like I'm thinking about knocking all the porcelain on the head because I had a potential one breakage while I was away, but the person didn't send me any photos of it. They just said it was broke, and then I said, "God, can you send me photos?" Because with porcelain, my attitude towards it is, if it's broke, it's my fault. Yeah, I'm not going to argue the case. And I will offer. I'm not going to offer them all the money back straight away, but at least offer them half. And then, if they don't, I'll give them a full refund. But The person wasn't interested and just left neutral feedback, wasn't interested. And then I had another one today, which was only 99p sale, like a bid, a glass bowl, and they said it was broke, but again, no photos and not really wanting to talk about it. So I'm trying to knock porcelain on the head. Do you think having the extra hours since leaving work has paid off for sourcing more stock, or are you more picky with what you're selling? Um, yeah, that's a good question. I have found myself, like today, when I was working full time and I'd go out on a Saturday, I would literally walk around those charity shops. If I had to go into a charity shop, like 3 or 4 times until I was like, oh, I need to, you know, I've got to walk away. I think that's why I've ended up with, let's be honest, so much shit. If I'm honest, like, I've ended up with so much crap in here because of the fact that I used to have the mindset of I just need to fill my listings up. So I always had this mindset I've got to get to a magic number of listings. So that's why I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff at the minute, because I've just got so much shit up here. But I'm definitely, although I've got more time to source, I'm definitely more picky with what I'm sourcing now. I will walk away with 3 or 4 items now if I have to, if the rest of it's just shit. Sorry for swearing. Hi Matt, how you doing? Talking about how gorgeous you are, mate. Um, do, do, do. Oh, I'm getting messages through. Oh, so yeah, by the way, Matt Steve said he would do you. Yeah, let's not make this awkward, Matt, when we're going to the car boot on Sunday. Oh crap, I'm missing a load of people that are saying hello. I think I said hello to Christina. Hello, will you take less? Da, da, da. Hi, Mark Walsh. I went to a jumble sale today, unheard of in this area. I picked up a dictaphone, thanks to Nick sharing his knowledge. Ooh, very nice. I have one jumble sale that's near me, and it's pants. It is pretty pants, but I haven't been there for a while. I suppose I am a little bit of alright. Yes, you are, Matt. Dapper chap. I still, I still, uh, I still laugh about that Dale Boy story he told me. I don't know. I just think about it sometimes and then just start laughing. That was DBG showing him mouth. Well, I've done 28 minutes. The rest of the jumble was pretty pants. Picked up a few items of clothing, but everything was only 20p. Couldn't believe it. It's Dark Lane this Sunday, 8 mate. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's still Dark Lane until July, August, I think. Something like that. I swear it is. I think so. It changes to Bognut Road, doesn't it? I think it's July, August. I think it's Dark Lane. But I think Matt's picking me up to go to Himley today. Today on Sunday, I think. Weather depending. I don't know what the weather's like, but it's absolutely shite at the minute. It is chucking it down at the minute. It is terrible. It's Friday night snoop on other people's eBay store for me. I do enjoy a nosy. Ooh, I never thought about doing that. Have a little nosy on other people's eBay stores. Film a Matt and Steve adventure. I don't think either one of us wake up till about. Well, no, I don't. I don't wake up till about 7. And I'm absolutely shattered. Ooh. So yeah, I think I'm done. I've got nothing else. Unless there's any more questions, I'll give you half an hour of my Should do a Black Country Boot episode. I would. I'm awkward though filming. Well, I'm awkward anyway. But when I'm talking to somebody else on camera, I'm really awkward. I can do it by myself, but I'm really awkward when I've got somebody else there. Oh, hello, Mandy. Right, I've got another question so you can hear this. With hindsight, if you was not made redundant, would you have gone full time just to get away from a bad job? Um, I don't think if I hadn't been made redundant, um, yeah, yeah, I think I'd probably still be in the job. To be fair, because of, I think it was Mel who was talking about it on Nick's chat yesterday, and I related to it. It was literally a thing of the second I said I would take the redundancy, there was no change in my mind then, or the second that I had agreed in my head I was going to take the redundancy, because before that there was just so many, I can't do it because of this, or I can't do it because of that, I can't make that jump. I don't think I would have ever handed my notice in that job and just took the risk of going full time. My mindset was always I either needed to save a massive chunk of money and then leave, or it was being made redundant and walk away with a massive chunk of money. And it was getting the offer came up to walk away with a massive chunk of money. That they still tried to screw me out of, the bastards. But yeah, it was one of that. I don't think I would have ever walked away with no money. If the place was still where it is now, I'd probably still be there, tearing my hair out. How's the sales doing? Are you getting your stock level down? At the minute, I'm still around the same number because I'm getting more stock, but definitely Brick-a-Brack Lanes took a bit of a battering. Plush Mountains going down as well. Well, I'm not making. I'm getting money back in my pocket, but I'm not making a lot of money off the stuff that I'm just getting rid of it at the minute, just shifting it either half price, or if it doesn't go on a half price sale, it's going to bids. Um, we're off out for a carvery, but we'll catch up later. Bye, Christine. See you later. I do it all the time, Steve. Great way to learn. Ooh, might have to do it. I can hear a pigeon on my roof. Right, that's the end of the chat. Nobody's got any more questions. So I love this. Can't believe I haven't solved it yet. So, are you being a lot more selective with? Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely be more selective. I'm trying to think of something that, anything that's over there, to be quite honest. Like this, like that case. I wouldn't pick that up now. I don't think that's even listed, actually. Come to think of it, because I was going through my listings the other day and I haven't seen it. So, like that case, I would have never picked that up before. Or I would have never picked that up now. But 6 months to a year ago, when I was just like stock, I picked that up. Oh, right. Oh, another question. Is this going to be your full-time job, or have you still not decided, or is it a trial? I'm not going to go back to a full-time job. I don't see me going back to a 9 to 5 job. I'm making enough money for part-time to get a 16-hour week job now. I'm definitely making enough money on eBay to do that. But obviously the plan is, was it 6 months? So, around September, October time. Looking at it then, seeing how much I'm making, see if we can make it work. But I can't see. I won't be going back to a full-time job. Did you manage to get any info on that? Nah, I didn't in the end, but I couldn't be bothered. I tried to look, and I just couldn't be bothered. I think they only cost me a couple of quid. I can't even remember how much I paid, but I got rid of them in the end. Best to make a decision. Uncertainty is not fun. Yeah, I saw someone carrying one of those wooden things on Sunday at the car boot. What is it? Oh, that. It's like that, and then Goes into a kind of... I don't know if there's meant to be a bowl with it, but the ones that I've seen on eBay, it doesn't have a bowl. I think it's camels. It doesn't look like rabbits. It's meant to hold something. It's like a vase and it folds up. It's African. I think Lex, when I showed it, Lex said he didn't say it was African or something like that. Is your wife involved at all with your eBay? Not really. No, not anymore. She used to do like the delivering of the parcels when I was at work, but not really. She has interest in it, but nah. She, I don't know. I just thought when she finishes work, she wants to come home and chill. You know what I mean? Where when I was at work, I'd literally come home and then do eBay. But I don't think she can be bothered. I am finding it hard to leave stuff that don't fit in what I am looking for, but it's starting to pay off. So hopefully you will soon. Yeah. Happiness is everything, and it's great to see things are working out. Oh, thank you very much, Lenny. Steve, what's your current favourite type of item to sell? I don't even know. Anything that can make... I haven't really got a favourite thing, to be quite honest. Anything that can fit in a small box and make me 50 quid. That literally... if that could sell for £50 each, and it fits in a small box and it weighs less than 2 kilo, that's all I'm really interested in. I'm not really that fussed. I like it when a Ben 10 sale comes in or a wrestling figure sale comes in, because it's literally find it, put it in a jiffy bag and it's gone. I haven't really particularly got an item where I go, I'd love, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's nothing where I go, oh, I wish I could get a never-ending amount of that. I just want a never-ending amount of £50 items, or a never-ending amount of £1,000 items. You know what I mean? There's nothing really. Yeah, but I better go. I'm not like at 37. Hi, Louise. Sorry, Louise. I'm about to go. You speedster, Louise, the speedster. Oh, Kirsten, I'm about to go now. Oh, there's another question. Did anybody make it to a car boot from the resellers meetup on Sunday? Yeah, I think a few of them went to a car boot in the morning. I didn't. I was in no state to be going anywhere. Another question. Do you ever get tempted now to take a lower offer in a bad sales week, knowing you have a bottom line to keep your head above water, or do you sit out for money? I'm definitely, now that there's this thing of sending offers to people, I will just, now I can send offers to people. If it's been sitting there for any more than a month, I will take a tenner off something. I'm not fussed. I'm really not fussed. If I want more money, my wife and daughter are arguing. If I can, I can't remember what I was saying now. Listen to them to argue. Will you two stop arguing? What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Goddamn kids and wife. Nothing more sexy than wash. Right, I've got to go. I've got new people are coming in. I've got to go. There. Oh, there's so much chat. No. Right, I've got to go. Or I'm going to end up getting a divorce. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. And I've probably got another video coming tomorrow. Or it could be like next Friday. I really don't have any time frame. I'll try and do one a day, but it never happens. So for now, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for all your support. Thank you very much for all your questions. Thank you very much for all being lovely reselling people and being the great community that you are. So for now, bye-bye. Bye. Mwah.